Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's volleyball, live from the KCAC tournament in Hutchinson. Our women's volleyball coverage on KOFO and KOFO.com is brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Volleyball on KOFO is also brought to you by Ottawa University, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, and Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Now let's go courtside to the Hutchinson Sports Arena and join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman from the KCAC tournament with Ottawa University Braves women's volleyball.
Good afternoon, everyone, from Hutchinson Community College. It's KCAC Volleyball Conference Tournament semifinal action as the Ottawa University Braves get set to take on the University of St. Mary's Spires for the opportunity to move on to the championship match that is scheduled for tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Ottawa with a hard-fought 4-set win against the Sterling Warriors earlier today. They took that match 25-22, 25-20, 31-33, and 25-21. So they played almost double the number of points that St. Mary played in the Spires' 3-set victory over the 4-seed Kansas Wesleyan. And a bit of a surprise just from a seeding standpoint. The Spires won 25-19, 25-21, and 25-22. The other quarterfinal matches went to Tabor as they downed Oklahoma Wesleyan in straight sets, 25-23, 25-14, 25-18. And McPherson, who had no trouble with Bethany, 25-17, 25-12, 25-12. All conference teams were announced earlier this afternoon, and we'll be back to give you a rundown of how the Braves fared with the all-conference teams. We'll take a 2-minute break here. You're listening to Ottawa University Volleyball on KOFO.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We appreciate the people of Franklin County. We serve some of the nicest folks you would ever want to meet. Thank you. We appreciate your patronage. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Back here at Hutchinson Community College, KCAC all-conference teams were announced this afternoon, and Ottawa University fared quite well. Both Caitlin Elston and Ayanna Tharps were first-team selections, and Ayana Tharps was the co-player of the year in the KCAC. Second-team selections were Riley Burdick and Caitlin Haller, and third-team selections were Megan Wall and Emily Jackson. Also, Alyssa Blessington was voted Coach of the Year, and Adriana Skipper the Assistant Coach of the Year in the KCAC, so quite a few honors for the Braves on the all-conference team in 2021. And now let's take a look at your starters. First of all, for the University of St. Mary, number 1, Madison Folsom. Number 11, Jessica Malisi. Number 12, Hannah Van Riet. Number 16, Keegan Shockley. Number 22, Kelsey Huggins. And number 25, Hayden Heuerman. And the libero is number 20, Lainey Ward. For Ottawa University, the starters are number 4, Megan Wall, a 6'2" sophomore from Somas, California. Number 5, Caitlin Elston, a 5'11" sophomore from Overland Park, Kansas. Number 8, Ayana Tharps, a senior from Collinsville, Illinois. Number 10, Randy Johnson, a 6' senior from Kansas City, Missouri. Number 12, Riley Burdick, a 5'9" senior from Covington, Washington. And number 15, Caitlin Haller, a 6' junior from Blue Springs, Missouri. The libero is number 7, Emily Jackson, a 5'7" senior from Olathe, Kansas. These two teams met in the middle of the conference season, and Ottawa won in 5 sets. 16-25, 25-21, 25-19, 25-27, and 15-12. It is Ottawa's only 5-set victory this year. They are 1-5 in matches that go to 5 sets. So we expect a good one here, and the winner to take on the winner between Tabor and McPherson, which will be played next on this court. We drop down from 2 courts to 1 after the 1:30 matches. And for those of you not able to be here, we are certainly glad that you're joining us here online. If the Braves make it to the championship match tomorrow at 2, that also will be on KOFO.com, as we will have Ottawa University football between OU and Bethany starting at 1 o'clock. So we will have, of course, that 2 o'clock championship matchup if Ottawa wins here this evening. And we're going to send it back to the station now for a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Volleyball on KOFO.com.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
What's What3words.com is part of a new mapping system that the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center can use to determine your location. This system divides the entire surface of the Earth into a grid of 3-meter squares. Each square is assigned a unique sequence of 3 words that will never change. These words can be provided to emergency personnel to direct them to your exact location. Suppose you're in a large public area, such as a hiking park or stadium. An address might give the 911 dispatcher a general idea of where to find you, but What3words.com narrows that general idea to a precise spot. You can utilize this service online at What3words.com, that's 3words.com, or download the app for immediate access. The Franklin County Emergency Communications Center encourages parents to add the app to their child's phone and instruct them in how to use it. As always, if you have questions, the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center is here to help. This message is brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Just about set for action here. As we mentioned in our earlier broadcast, OU has qualified for the NAIA tournament. St. Mary's probably needs to win this tournament in order to qualify for the NAIA championships. Spires will serve first. Jessica Malisi will do the honors. Hope you enjoy it. There's Howler, the Tharps, dug by the Spires, and we're going to have a point Ottawa double hit called on St. Mary's. Kayla Smocks will serve first for OU. And from the near side, a kill for Keegan Shockley to tie the match, or tie the ball game, tie the game, I should say, the set. Laney Ward serving for St. Mary, dug by Caitlin Elston to Howler, back to Elston, and a kill for Elston. Elston earlier today had 14 kills, hitting percentage of 182. Emily Jackson to serve. And a little dink, and point St. Mary as Jackson couldn't get over there on the dive quite quickly enough. Abby Harold to serve. Jackson to Howler. Back set to Farps, and she puts it down. Ayana Farps with the kill. She will exit now. And Alexa Boyle comes in along with Megan Phelan for OU. Phelan to serve. Set near side, and the shot is out. Riley Knitzer putting it out. 4-2 Ottawa. Here's a short set block. Ottawa tries to save. Elston dink. Dug by the Spires. Now a block by the Braves. They got it back over. Here's another short set. And Phelan digs to Jackson. And now Boyle could not get the kill. And there's a shot in the middle by Knitzer. And it's down. St. Mary point is 4-3. Fires to serve. Jackson, Began, Johnson, and that ball was down. It was good. So Johnson was able to catch the line, and OU leads 5-3. Ava Tatum will serve now. Near side, Ottawa digs it. Phelan to Burdick, dink. Oh, just about got it, but it was dug by the Spires. And now here's another dink. And again, the Spires managed to dig it out. Now Phelan will set once again, this time for Boyle. And Boyle hits it off the net, but it goes over and is down for a point. Braves up 6-3 in set one. Tatum again to serve. Back set. Dug by the Braves. Phelan over to Boyle. Dink. Spires dig. Go over quickly. Now Boyle again with a chance. And that one is off the net. And a point for Ottawa. Boyle got it deep, and all they could do was get it back toward the net, and it went into the net. So a 7-3 Ottawa lead here as Tatum once again will serve. There's the set, block, and out of bounds. Point St. Mary. Serving for the Spires, Courtney Rexroth. Jackson to Phelan. Will set to Burdick. Blocked at the net. Comes back over on OU side. Now Phelan to Boyle. Boyle's shot is blocked. And it's a point for the Spires. That makes it 7-5. Rexroth again. Short serve this time. And a good serve. Service ace. Ottawa did not handle it. So now 3 consecutive points for St. Mary. They can tie it up if they get one here. Phelan with the set. Burdick went short. Now a chance for the Spires. Ottawa manages to keep it in play. Might have been a double hit there. Now a shot, and Ottawa was able to dig. Burdick off the blocker's hands and down for a point. OU will send into the ball game Taylor Mobley, Megan Wall, Kaylin Haller, and Madison Wampler, who will be serving. Also, Ava Tatum is back in the lineup. And St. Mary will have to go from the back line. Ottawa with an opportunity here. Haller to Burdick, and it's blocked, and it is out of bounds. Point OU, 9-6. Wampler again. Set by Harrell. Blocked at the net. Ottawa with an opportunity. Here's Burdick. Went cross court and got it down on the front line. Nicely done by Riley Burdick. Wampler again to serve. Set near side, and we've got a violation on Megan Wall, and that'll be a point for St. Mary. Wall must have been in the net or on the antenna, one of the two. So now 10-7 with the Spires to serve. This is Hierman. Mobley to Haller to Wall. Dug by St. Mary. We got a point Ottawa as a double hit called on the Spires. Farps will check into the Braves lineup. And also Jackson back in. Serving Caitlin Haller with OU leading 11-7. And the cross-court shot by Folsom is out of bounds. From the back line, here's a dig by the Braves to Jackson to Burdick, and nice kill by Riley Burdick. Braves have scored 3 in a row, and timeout called for by the Spires. Ottawa leads 13-7, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You are listening to Ottawa University Volleyball on KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Ottawa's opened up a 13-7 lead in set number 1 here. And they will be serving when we get back to action. Next semifinal here, McPherson, the 2 seed against the number 3 seed, Tabor. Tabor is the lone loss on Ottawa's KCAC resume during the regular conference season. I'm sure that they would like another shot at the Blue Jays, but they just want to get to that championship match right now. Haller once again to serve. Back set. Push to the back line. Jackson got it over to Burdick. Burdick had to go deep with it. So a chance for the Spires. And that's off the blocker and a point St. Mary. That was Malese with the kill there. Burdick to Haller to Farps, blocked at the net. Ottawa again with it. Another back set to Farps, and she'll dink it this time. Chance for the Spires, back set, and dug out by Caitlin Elston. Back it goes to Farps, and she will have it tipped at the net, and the Spires come back and get the kill down the middle. Short serve, trouble here. Farps will get an opportunity, but had to just get it to the back line. Here's Shockley, and she got it down on the line, so another point for the Spires. They've cut the lead to 3 at 13-10. Haller off the bump to Farps, who had to go deep with it. Here's Shockley once again. She will dink. Ottawa saved. Wall got it over. There's another opportunity for the Spires. They go deep. Jackson will bump it, set it to Burdick, and Burdick had to just kick it over the net. And now here's an opportunity for the Spires, and it looks like Burdick will have to bump it back over, and does. Now the set, and the kill for Shockley. And St. Mary right now on a run, 13-11. To Haller, to Wall. Wall puts it down on the short set. Wall did not play against Sterling earlier. Smocks in to serve. Back set. Bumped by Jackson. Now Jackson will just have to get it over. Here's another back set, and it's off Smocks' hands, and a point St. Mary. (14-12) with the Spires serving. Smocks to Howard, to Tharps, and a kill. That time Smocks did a good job of getting a good ball to Howler for the set. Johnson is in now for OU, and Jackson will serve. Oh, good serve by Jackson. And from the back line, Shockley will be tipped at the net. And here is Tharps having to go deep, had nothing else to do with it. And here's a short set, dug nicely by Jackson. Now Howler goes over the net, but Shockley will try to kill it. Jackson with the save, and another good save by Jackson. And a block at the net. Ottawa now with an opportunity. Here's Howler, back set to Tharps, and she went long with it. (15-13) OU by a couple, and the Spires serving here in set one. And let's see here, we got there must have been a substitution question there. And we got that straightened out. So now we're ready again. Oh, and a service ace as Harrell hit the top of the net, and it just crept over. And that makes it a 1-point set. This time she'll go deeper. Howler to Tharps, and again, Tharps is long, and that ties up this set, 15 apiece. Ottawa had a 13-7 lead. St. Mary right now on an 8-2 run. Here's Howler, and Elston couldn't get the kill. Now a chance for the Spires. It'll be Jackson bumping it for Elston, and it's off the net, but it goes down, and a point for the Braves. Not much you could do there. Elston did a nice job of going cross-court with it, and I think that's what really helped her, even though it hit the tape. Feeling in, and she will serve. Back set, blocked at the net, but that was out of bounds. And a point for the Spires. 16-16 in set number one. And that is out. Service just out on the far side. Peyton will serve. Let's see if maybe OU can put together a run here. St. Mary has come back to make this a tight first set. Peyton serve. There's a set. And Ottawa digs. Jackson to Burdick. Burdick off the blocker. Chance now for the Spires. And that is a kill for Van Riet. Check that, Malisi. Elston is back in for Ottawa as St. Mary serves, looking for their first lead since They were ahead 4-3. Here's Phelan setting to Burdick. And now chance for the Braves at the net. Phelan goes to Burdick once again, and that is down for a kill. Wall is back in. Mobley checks back in, as does Wampler and Haller. Wampler will serve 18-17. Wampler deep serve, and it sails out of bounds. Both teams will substitute again. Ottawa's going to send in Johnson, Elston, and Jackson. St. Mary will serve. Once again, looking for a lead here. Short service. Mobley got it over the net, but that was all she could do. Here's a chance. Mobley now to Haller, to Burdick, and Burdick for the kill. Burdick went down the line that time, got the kill. For the Braves, Tharps and Tayton back in, a couple of seniors. Haller serving 19-18. Dug by Jackson. Burdick with a chance. Dug that time by the Spires. They'll go from the back line. Here's Jackson with a set to Tharps, and saved by the Spires, and a chance now for St. Mary, but Ottawa digs. Jackson again with the set. It's Burdick. Burdick, that was hit high in the air. They'll have to go back with it, and all they'll be able to do is bump it over. Here's Tharps to Haller, back to Tharps, and the kill. That gives the Braves a 2-point lead at 20-18. Set near side to Folsom is blocked at the net, back to the Spires. And another block at the net by OU. And point going to the Braves. It's four hits to make it 21-18. And Amy Beal, the St. Mary coach, asks for timeout. 21-18 Ottawa in set number 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to OU Volleyball on KOFO.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Braves have scored 3 unanswered points and now lead this first set 21-18. They had a 6-point advantage at 13-7, but St. Mary tied it up at 15 apiece, and then it kind of seesawed back and forth for a while. Ottawa hasn't trailed since early in the set. Caitlin Haller is serving for the Braves at this point. Haller gets the ball, and her serve is deep. Back set, and St. Mary couldn't do anything with it, and point OU. The ball hit the antenna. Deep serve again by Haller. This time it goes to Folsom. Ottawa digs. Here's a set to Tharps. Blocked at the net. St. Mary will have to hit from the back line. Now it's Jackson to Tharps, and she's out. Too long with it once again. She's had a bit of a problem with that in this particular set. St. Mary gets the service back. OU leads 22-19. There's Haller to Tharps on the left side, and it's dug. And they'll get a chance at this point. But Wall with a nice save, and back it goes to Haller, who has to go deep. Now it's Shockley. Ottawa blocks and digs, and Tharps with a nice little dink, and St. Mary couldn't do anything with it, and that'll make it 23-19. Smock's in replacing Burdick. She will serve. Smocks. And here's point Ottawa. Is a double hit. And now set point. Shockley blocked at the net. St. Mary has another chance. This is Folsom, and a point Ottawa. Got a double hit once again. And set number one goes to the Braves, 25-19. We'll take a 2-minute break here, come back with set number two. You're listening to Ottawa University Volleyball on KOFO.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Today's diamonds were created millions of years ago, hundreds of miles underground, as a result of crushing pressure and immense heat. And they're beautiful. But the trend today isn't the age-old rock, it's the lab-grown diamond. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry. We are now carrying many beautiful styles of the lab-grown diamond, and they're beautiful. Plus, they leave a smaller footprint on the environment. Lab-grown diamonds, affordable, sparkling, and ready for you to see at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local Agricultural Extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Ottawa University with a 1-set-to-none advantage over St. Mary. In set number one, neither team attacked very well. Ottawa's hitting percentage just .216, while St. Mary was 180. And uncharacteristically, Anna Tharps hit just .059 for the set, but it was offset by Caitlin Elston, who hit .500, and Riley Burdick, who hit .312. 9-set assists for Caitlin Haller, 8 digs for Haller also in that first set. Emily Jackson had 7. And set number one to OU, again 25-19. We'll have the championship match if Ottawa wins this match here. Again, it is scheduled for tomorrow at 2. And Tabor and McPherson will play after this. Always interesting matchup when those two schools separated by about 15 to 20 miles go at it on any type of athletic field or court. OU will serve to start this second set now. Four-point run by the Braves in that first set after St. Mary tied at 18-18, really the difference. Ottawa has out there to start the second set. Haller, Tayton, Jackson, Burdick, Tharps, and Wall. Haller will serve to start the second set. Back set. Nice save by Tayton. They just had to bump it over, but that was a good job by Tayton. And there's a kill by Kelsey Huggins. And it's 1-0 St. Mary. Spires to serve. Jackson to Howler to Tharps and a kill. Tharps got it in a good spot that time. Nice set by Howler. Smocks will come in to serve. It was Smocks, a freshman from Kansas City and St. Teresa's Academy. Short set, and it's a service error. Hit the tape and bounce right back. Smocks to Howler to Wall, and Wall straight down. St. Mary got a hand on it, but that's all they could do. And point Ottawa. This time Emily Jackson with the service. Deep serve. Howler with the dig. Bumped by Jackson. Tharp with the dink. St. Mary plays it. And that shot is out of bounds. Point Ottawa. Malisi tried to go down the line, and that time it was out. Set to Malisi in the center. Ottawa digs. And Tharp with a double hit. Ties it at 3. Huerman will serve. Short serve, Elston with the dig to Howler, to Tharps, and Tharps got it over, and St. Mary couldn't do anything with it. It wasn't a hard shot, but it was well placed. And a point OU. Thielen and Boyle in for the Braves. Thielen will serve. Deep serve. St. Mary's just barely able to bump it. They have to bump it over now. Here's Thielen setting to Boyle, or Johnson rather, and Johnson with the kill. Nice set by Thielen, and Johnson from the middle blocker position, able to put it down. Thielen again. Here's Folsom with a try. dug nicely by Jackson to Phelan, but she was in the net. Check that. I'm sorry, it was not Phelan. It was actually Johnson who was in the net. 5-4 Ottawa. Second set. Ottawa leads 1-0. Here's Phelan back set to Elston. St. Mary's able to dig, and we'll have a net violation, a double hit actually, by the Spires, and the Braves get the point. Tayton and Burdick in for Coach Melissa Blessington. Tayton will serve. Shockley, and she got it in the back line for a kill. Five now as Ward to serve. Jackson has to go from the back line, so a chance here for the Spires. Jackson with a nice dig. Alva managed to get it over once again. And here's a set to Shockley, and she puts it down again. Ties the set 6-6. Phelan to Burdick. Doug. There's Shockley again with a deke. Ottawa can't get it. And a point for the Spires. They take the lead. Three points in a row for the University of St. Mary. Ward again to serve. Deep serve this time. Phelan has to bump it, and all Boyle can do is bump it over. So another opportunity. Here is Shockley, and Shockley with the kill. Right now, St. Mary on a roll. Jackson to Phelan. Dink. And a nice dink that time by Johnson for the point. Liberal substitutions for the Braves right there. Wall, Tayton, Mobley, Haller, Wampler into the lineup. And Wampler will serve. Here's Shockley. And again, Shockley with the kill. St. Mary's now with a 9-7 advantage here in the second set. Deep serve, and Elston couldn't do anything with it. Point for the Spires. Short serve this time. Haller setting to Burdick, and Burdick down the line is good. Barps and Tayton back in. Haller to serve for the Braves, down 8-10. Ottawa can't do anything with the dink. And the Spires pick up another point. (11-8) here in set number 2. 1-0 Ottawa leads in set. Haller back set to Burdick, dink, and a nice one. Ward tried to make the play, but couldn't do anything with it. Smocks replaces Burdick. Smocks will serve. Short serve. Oh, just about got the ace. Now it's Malisi. And Malisi is blocked out of bounds. Point Spires. Malisi along this near side has been very effective the entire evening, actually. Jackson with the dig. Howler to Elston. Elston didn't get much on that one, so a chance. Here's a dink by Malisi to Jackson to Tharps, who's cross court, but Doug. And now a chance, and again, the Spires do the job. It's Riley Knitzer this time. And St. Mary has opened up a 13-9 lead here in set 2. Jackson didn't do much with that. Now here's Elston with it. Opportunity again for the Spires. This time Smock to Howler to Elston. And they kick it. Kept it in the air with their foot. But the Spires could not do anything with it after that. And it's a point Ottawa. Jackson will serve. Ottawa looks just slightly out of sync here in the second set. Deep serve. And Ottawa with the dig. Here's Jackson to Tharps. Tharps to the deep. Did not work. Now Malisi blocked at the net. Back to the Spires. Here's Tharps to Howler to Johnson. And Johnson went deep. Did not get the hit. Now here's a chance. And hit into the net by Jackson for a point for St. Mary. Spires serving 14-10. They lead it here in set number 2. Howler off the bump to Elston and off the blocker for a point. Ottawa needs to get a spurt here. In for the Braves is Boyle. And Phelan. Phelan will serve. Back set. Malisi dug by Jackson to Howler. To Boyle, goes deep and puts it in. Good idea that time by Alexa Boyle. And maybe that's the spark OU needs. Within 2 now at 12-14. Another deep serve by Phelan. Here's Folsom, blocked. They saved it. Folsom once again with the dink. Phelan to Jackson. Bumps it for Boyle. Boyle goes deep again, but it's dug. Now here's Malisi. And Malisi goes down the line and goes out. Point Ottawa. So the Braves now with 3 in a row. Back within 1. Here's Malisi to Boyle to Phelan. And Johnson with the dink, but saved by the Spires. They go deep, and it's over the head of Jackson and a point for St. Mary. Malisi will serve. Here's Phelan back set to Elston. And it's dug by the Spires. They'll go deep once again, and it'll be point Ottawa on a double hit. Burdick and Tayton in. Tayton will serve. Middle set. They go deep once again. It's down. St. Mary's has found a bit of a hole deep on the Ottawa defense there. And they lead now 16-14. Ward serve, dug by Jackson. Thielen, cross court to Burdick, and Burdick's shot off the backline player, Malizi, and a point for Ottawa. Braves will send in Wall, Mobley, Haller, and Wampler. And it'll be Wampler to serve. And a service error into the tape. Both teams will substitute. Elston, Johnson, and Jackson come back in for the Braves, who trail by 2 in set number 2. They lead the match 1-0. Short serve, dug by Elston, to Haller, to Burdick, blocked at the net, but it's out of bounds. Point Ottawa. Now Tharps back in along with Tayton. And Haller, the left-hander from the service line. Back set, and Ottawa couldn't handle the dig on the kill by Shockley. Spires now with an 18-16 advantage. Jackson, here's Tayton, or Tharps rather, got it over, but a chance for the Spires. Dug nicely there by Haller, and Burdick took it to the back line, but that's all she could do. Here's Malizi with a dink. Nice dig by Tharps to Burdick, and down the line for a point. Nice dig that time by Ayala Tharps. Saved the ball, and Burdick with the kill. Smocks now into the lineup for OU, and she will serve. Deep serve. And it's Malizi once again. Check that. I'm sorry, that's not Malizi that time. It's Knitzer. And she puts it away to make it 19-17. Jackson to Haller, back set to Tharps. Off the blocker, chance for St. Mary's. Malizi blocked at the net by Tharps and Wall, and goes down for a point, Ottawa. Emily Jackson will serve. And it blocked at the net by Tharps. And point Ottawa. And it ties the set up 19 apiece. Jackson's serve is bumped. Set now to Malizi. Dink. Ottawa saved it, but right back over the net. Malizi is blocked at the net by Johnson, and a point Ottawa. And timeout called for by the Spires. Ottawa leads in set 2, 20-19. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa University Volleyball on KOFO.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Braves have come back after falling behind 13-9. They now lead 20-19 in set number 2. This really seesawed back and forth for quite a while, but Ottawa doing a better job with their blocking here at the net over the last couple of minutes or so. And Emily Jackson will be serving when we get back to action. Jackson is deep. And here's an opportunity, and another block of the net by Johnson and Tharps for a point. Jackson, bump, set. Nice dig, that time by Jackson to Holler. Wall just had to dink it. Chance now for the Spires. Malizi, and that ball is down for a point. That stops the Ottawa run. Makes it 21-20. Huerman to serve for the Spires. Here's Howler to Johnson. She pushed it deep. The chance for the Spires is Malizi blocked at the net. And this time it'll be going deep by Venriette. And now a chance for Elson. She went cross-court but couldn't get it to go. And then followed up right over the net, and Johnson right back to the other direction for the point. Randy Johnson with a nice play there. Braves will substitute Phelan and Boyle. Phelan will serve. Bump, set. All they can do is bump it over. Here's Jackson, a chance for Ottawa. Phelan to Boyle. She tried to go down the line. It was dug. Now here's Malizi going deep. Nice dig by Smock. To Phelan, to Elson, off of Spires' hands, and at the net. And that'll be 4 hits and a point Ottawa. So now the Braves are up 23-20. And the Spires would like another timeout. OU 23, University of St. Mary 20 in set number 2. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to OU Volleyball on KOFO.com. All right, sounds good. Braves lead 23-20 in set number 2. They won the first set 25-19. They have come from behind in this set. Braves, after the win earlier today, 16-8 on the year. They played an extremely tough non-conference schedule. went through the KCAC with an 11-1 mark. Phelan will serve once again at 23-20. Deep serve, bump, set. Here's Folsom with the try. Dug by the Braves. Phelan off to Elston. She goes deep and it's down. Nice kill that time by Caitlin Elston, and it's set point for Ottawa. Big set. Saved by Ottawa, and they've got it back over somehow. Here's a block at the net by the Braves. Boyle, and a chance, and Johnson couldn't get it to fall. And there's a point for the Spires on the kill near side. Still set point for OU. St. Mary's serving 21-24. There's the dig, set by Phelan, and it's Boyle off the blocker, and a point Ottawa, and they win set number 2. Ottawa takes the second set, 25-21, and we will keep it right here as the Braves now have a 2-0 lead in this match. Seesawed back and forth early. Ottawa had a 6-4 advantage, but then St. Mary went on a roll, and they built a 13-9 lead, but then Ottawa chipped away at that, took the lead at 20-19, and advanced it to the 4-point victory. Hitting percentage in set number 2, Braves much better, 38.5% in set 2 to just 149 for St. Mary. Big in the second set were the blocks by the Braves. They got that middle blocker and a couple of nice block assists, actually. Here in the match, Riley Burdick leads Ottawa with 11 kills. Caitlin Haller has 18 assists and 12 digs. For St. Mary, Keegan Shockley leads in kills with 10, and she's hitting at .588. A very fine percentage. 14 assists for Hayden Heuerman and 17 digs for Jessica Malisi, who's also got 6 kills on the evening. So right now it's a 2-set advantage for the Braves as they look to move in to the tournament championship match tomorrow afternoon at 2. Braves have won 9 championships, 01, 04, 2012, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 2020. Looking to add another one to their resume. Melissa Blessington in her 8th season. She's responsible for 5 of those tournament championships, looking for her 6th. She was voted earlier as the Coach of the Year in the KCAC. Adriana Skipper was the Assistant Coach of the Year. And the Braves had 2 first-team All-KCAC, Ayanna Tharps and Caitlin Elston. 2 second-team selections, Riley Burdick and Caitlin Haller, and 2 third-team selections in Megan Wall and Emily Jackson. So OU very well represented on the all-conference team. And, of course, with another regular season championship, Melissa Blessington picking up Coach of the Year honors, and Adriana Skipper, Assistant Coach of the Year. St. Mary will serve to start this 3rd set. Braves will have out on the floor Jackson, Elston, Burdick, Wall, Haller, and Tharps. Braves were the only team to be taken to a fourth set in the quarterfinal round. As quite a set three, Sterling finally winning at 33-31. And we get underway here in set number 3 here. Dig, here is Wall pushing it back. A chance for St. Mary. And dug by the Braves. Haller to Tharps, and it's blocked at the net. Ottawa on their side. Haller will hit from the back line. St. Mary another opportunity, and Shockley couldn't get it to go as it was blocked at the net. Now here's Malizi. It's Haller with the bump up for Tharps, and she will go deep. Again, dug by the Spires, blocked at the net by the Braves, and then a mishit by Knitzer, and the Braves get the point. Smocks to serve. Bump, set, and a dink. Jackson digs. Haller, back set to Tharps, and a kill. Looked like it might have got the tape before it went over, but it went down, and Ottawa with a quick 2-0 lead. And we got a whistle and a point on a carry by the Braves off of the kill by Knitzer. St. Mary to serve, down 2-1. And deep, and it's down. Jackson thought it was going out. She let it go, but it caught the tape. Bump, set by Haller. Wall just dinked it over. Chance now for St. Mary. And that'll be a 4-hit situation. Point Ottawa. Huggins was not able to get that ball over, and it came back onto her side of the net. So St. Mary guilty of the 4-hit violation. Ottawa leads 3-2 with Jackson serving. Blocked at the net by the Braves. And here is Malizi with the dink. Dug by Haller to Jackson to Tharps. And Tharps caught the antenna. And point Ottawa, or point St. Mary rather. (3-3) early set 3. Ottawa leads the match 2-0. Dug by Elston. Haller to Tharps. Off the blocker. St. Mary with an opportunity. And there's Knitzer. Dug by Smocks. Haller. This time to Elston. She goes cross court, but it's dug. But now it's Malizi. Smocks tried to save it. Jackson got to it. And now Smocks has to bump it over. Here's Knitzer going cross court. Haller with the dig. Jackson. And now Tharps will have to bump it over. Now Malizi in the middle, blocked in the middle by Tharps and possibly by Johnson, and a point Ottawa. (4-3) OU. Feeling into the ball game, she will serve. Boyle is also out there now. Bump. Set, Knitzer, and that one is out. Braves up 5-3. Here's a set to Malisi. Blocked at the net, onto Ottawa's side. And here's Boyle off the blocker. St. Mary with the set. Malisi once again, blocked but out of bounds. So now 5-4. Gurman to serve for the Spires. Well, that's a short serve, and Ottawa was able to dig it. Here's a Boyle from the far side with the kill. Nice kill by Alexa Boyle, the freshman from Rogers, Arkansas. Tayton comes in to serve. Burdick's also in there now. Bump, set, and off the block. Here's Phelan to Johnson off the blocker for a point. Payton, deep serve, bumped, set now. Here's Malisi. Tayton with a nice save. Phelan got it back to Burdick, and Burdick with a good shot, and St. Mary can't handle it. Point for OU, they now lead 8-4. Tayton's serve is deep. Oh, they just barely got to that one. Here's Folsom with a try. Dug by Tayton to Phelan. Now to Boyle. Goes deep, and a nice shot down the line. And unable to handle it was Emma Prothy, and the Braves have opened up a 9-4 advantage, and timeout called for by the Spires. In set number 3, Ottawa leads 9-4, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to OU Volleyball on KOFO.com.
Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. While making funeral arrangements, we hear some of the most delightful stories. We hope you record those stories to pass down to future generations. Dangle & Son sets the standard in funeral service.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Ottawa University has opened up a 5-point advantage early in set 3, 9-4. Braves won the first set 25-19. Second set 25-21, coming from behind in that one. Trying to finish this off in straight sets. And then they will await the winner of Tabor and McPherson. If they can come home with a victory here, that would be the championship matchup tomorrow afternoon, scheduled for 2 o'clock here at Hutchinson Community College. Ava Tayton is serving for Ottawa. Bumped. Bumped again. Hit from the back line. Jackson to Phelan to Boyle. And a nice job by Boyle to hit it off the blocker. Another point for OU. Tayton goes deep this time with the serve. It goes off the fingertips of the St. Mary's player, so all they can do is bump it over. Here's Tayton to Phelan, over to Burdick, and a kill down the left line. And Ottawa now with 6 unanswered points. They lead 11-4. Bumped and set. Here's Folsom, and off the block. A point for St. Mary. So St. Mary stops the run, but as still trail by 6. Burdick to Phelan to Johnson. Dug by the Spires. Here is Shockley, and that shot is out. Elston did a nice job of realizing it was going to sail a little bit too far, and Ottawa picks up another point, now leading 12-5. We're going to see Mobley back into the lineup along with Wall, Haller, and Wampler, who will be serving. Wampler deep serve, bumped and set. And Shockley had it blocked, and the shot went out just barely on this near side. Into the OU lineup will be Elston and Jackson. Burdick to Howler, back to Burdick, Dink, good one. Good idea there by Riley Burdick. Tharps comes back in along with Tayton. Howler will serve, 13-6. Howler service error right into the net. Now Harrell with the service for St. Mary. Deep serve. Haller to Burdick. Burdick off the St. Mary blocker, and a point for OU. Smocks into the OU lineup. Freshman will serve here. Dug and set, and there is a save by Ottawa, and then Elston going high for the kill. This time Smocks with the floating serve, bumped, and it's saved by Ottawa nicely after it went into the net. Here's a chance for the Spires. Knitzer dug by Jackson, and now Wall pushes it across. Bump, Knitzer once again. She'll dink. It'll go to Howler. Now to Jackson, and Elson from the back line. And now St. Mary's only going to be able to bump it over. Chance for the Braves. Jackson, now to Wall, off the blocker. There's another bump. Knitzer mishit it, and a point Ottawa. Braves lead 16-7 now. Smocks, short serve this time. There's Shockley, and Shockley a kill from the right side. Spires will serve. Smocks into the net, saved by Ottawa, but it went too far back, and a point for the Spires. Deep, and Smocks with the bump. Howler to the set, and Wall saved by the Spires. There's Knitzer, bumped by, and there's a missed hit. Another point for St. Mary. They're back within 6, 16-10. Serve, dug by Smocks. Howler to Tharps, goes deep, saved by St. Mary. Now here's Malizi, And she'll put it down, and now St. Mary's on a bit of a run. They've scored 4 in a row and are back within 5 at 16-11. Emma Prothy with the serve. Dug by Jackson to Howler, now to Tharps. And a block at the net by Malizi. And another point, St. Mary. Ottawa needs to get a side out right here. Dug by Smocks to Howler, to Elston, down the sideline, and it is out, but it was tipped by St. Mary, so a point for OU. Jackson to serve, 17-12. Bump, set. Dug by Howler to Jackson, now to Tharps. Tharps, missed hit once again to make it 17-13. This time it's Cameron Hoover to serve. Dug by Smocks. Howler to Elston. Put it right back over. Here's Jackson to Elston. Elston goes cross court. Dug, set, and a chance for Knitzer. Dug by Tharps that time. And now 3 hits by the Spires, and the Braves will get a point. Braves will send in Phelan and Boyle. Phelan back to the service line. Johnson is also into the lineup. Spires will substitute as well. Ottawa with a 5-point advantage here in set 3. They lead the match 2-0. Phelan's serve is Dug. Set. Dink. Boyle to Phelan, to Elston, and off the blocker for a point. Phelan, deep serve, set at the net, and there's Malizi, dug by Jackson to Phelan. Now here's Boyle off the net, but saved by the Spires. And Knitzer went outside the antenna, it appears. Let's check and see. Here's point Ottawa, out of bounds. So Braves now lead 20-13. St. Mary coach Amy Beal wants an explanation of what that call was. Point will go to Ottawa. Phelan will serve now, 2013. Off the net, but saved by the Spires. Here's Boyle. Jackson will just have to bump it over. Set. And Knitzer. And a nice play there by Phelan. And then off the Ottawa blocker, and St. Mary picks up a point. OU up 20-14, St. Mary to serve. Smocks with the dig, And Boyle has to hit it from the back line. Now Malizi, that's dug by Jackson. Now Boyle once again down the line. She got a point. Alexa Boyle's having a nice set here. And a pretty good evening. And the Braves back up by 7 as Payton comes in to serve. Burdick is also in the OU lineup. Set. Oh, that goes right back over. And here's Boyle with a dink. Set. Malizi. Blocked at the net. Burdick to Thielen. And they're called double hit. Double hit on Thielen. Makes it 21-15. Short serve, Jackson with the dig, Thielen, over goes to Johnson, she kicked it over, now Burdick kicks it over, now chance for Shockley, and Shockley's shot is blocked at the net by Johnson, and a point OU. Liberal substitutions for the Braves as Wampler in to serve. Haller's back out there, Wall, Mobley, along with Payton and Burdick. Wampler, serve. Doug, here's a set, and it's kicked, and a nice job there by Shockley as she got it just along that left sideline for the point. Served by St. Mary, dug by Elston, to Haller, to Wall, and she puts it down. Pretty set that time by Haller to Megan Wall, who made no doubt of that one. 23-16. Haller's serve is short. Now a chance, and a block at the net by Tharps on the hit by Shockley, and brings up match point for OU. Haller's serve, bumped over the net. Burdick off the blocker, and now at the net. Burdick will save it. Here's Haller to Tharps, blocked at the net once again. Tharps into the middle. Now the set, and it'll be Burdick to Haller, back to Burdick, off the cord, then to St. Mary's court. Braves now once again with an opportunity. Payton to Haller to Ball. Wall is going to be called for a push. Caitlin Elston back in for Ottawa. Another set point and a match point for Ottawa. Short serve, dug by Elston, to Haller, to Tharps, dug by the Spires. Now here's Knitzer, and she hits it out, and the Braves have won the match. Set 3 to Ottawa, 25-17, and the match 3-0. And the Braves will be in the championship match tomorrow afternoon here from Hutchinson Community College. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Volleyball on KOFO.com.
Now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Semifinal victory tonight for the Ottawa University Braves volleyball team as they win in straight sets over the University of St. Mary, 25-19, 25-21, 25-17. In set one, Ottawa jumped out to a 13-7 lead, but St. Mary came back to tie it at 15-all. But the Braves had a little 4-0 run that propelled them to the victory in that set. Set number two, St. Mary was out in front early, but Ottawa, with a nice run after falling behind 19-17, took the lead and then won it basically on side outs the rest of the way. And the third set was all OU. They jumped out to an 11-4 early advantage. St. Mary cut the lead back down to 4, but the Braves got the ship righted, and they moved the record on the season to 17-8. They will play in the championship match tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock against the winner of the next match between the 2-seed McPherson and the 3-seed Tabor. Again, Ottawa wins it in straight sets here against St. Mary tonight, 3-0, and they will play for the championship tomorrow. And from the Hutchinson Sports Arena, this is Gary Bateman saying so long.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves Women's Volleyball, live from the KCAC Tournament in Hutchinson. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Volleyball on KOFO is also brought to you by Ottawa University, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, and Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.